Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
What's going on, everybody? Your old pal Twisted here, back again. So what do we got going on here? Steve Hirsch, president of Vivid Entertainment, that's right, the porn mogul, has a proposal for both Sony and Microsoft. He went to Sony first, but he says that he's also drafting a letter for Microsoft, and he wants the gaming platforms to offer HD adult movies through their video store services. So Live and PSN, he wants to distribute HD adult films through their marketplaces. It's not a good idea. I believe this is already in effect in Japan with Sony. You can download movies or stream movies through a separate app that the console has in Japan only. So, you know, the culture's a little bit different over there. So, you know, they probably, you know, they're a little bit more lenient when it comes to sex. I mean, you know, here in America, the sexual talk and, you know, is taboo, and, you know, people are always very tight-lipped. It's something that you keep in the bedroom, and it's not, you know, something that, you know, certainly they don't want accessible to children, and that is where the problem lies with allowing such a service onto a gaming platform like the 360 and PlayStation. I mean, you know, kids primarily use this this platform. I mean, yes, they want, you know, they want this. Both systems want to be the entertainment hub for, you know, the entire family, and, you know, it's just not the right move for them, really. Sony, Microsoft, it's just not the right move. You know, you're looking at trying to capture the casual market, you know, next year with your motion controllers, and you want a piece of Nintendo's pie. You know, this is not the way to go. Adding porn to a list of services along with, you know, Facebook and Twitter and you know, all the other stuff that you're going to be offering with the next update isn't the right move. It's an absolute mistake. You know, supposedly they're going to be also offering this proposal to Nintendo, and I mean, Nintendo, there's no way that they're even going to look at it. I mean, Nintendo, you know, the gamers on the Wii are primarily children and old ladies, you know, because, like, you know, you see them in the nursing homes all the time. So it's just unbelievable that that these guys would even consider it. I mean, you have to think about, you know, yes, you could put the age restriction thing into place, you know, and Microsoft and Sony, I believe, both have some sort of, you know, framework for that. You know, like I said, you know, when you make up an account on Xbox Live, it's, you know, you have to put in your age and such, and, you know, you can keep content away from the younger kids, but there's ways around that. I mean, think about all the kids that play on, like, their dad's account if their dad's a gamer, you know, and they have access to all the content that's going to be on the marketplace and such. There's just ways around it. I mean, you know, kids are smart. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you're going to password protect something, it's not going to take them long before they hack into it. Look at all the internet applications that are practically useless, like, you know, Web Nanny and all that, and just, you know, look at how MySpace is. You know, you've got all those little skanks on MySpace who put all these risque pictures of themselves because they just put down that they're 18. There's just too much margin for failure, and I just think that Microsoft and Sony would do themselves a favor by not accepting any proposal for pornography. So that's what I got to say about that. I mean, hey, I like porn as much as the next guy. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You know, you look at porn. You're on your PC at home, and, you know, you've got a porn site that you go to that you check every once in a while or daily. So, you know, if you're going to sit here and flat out say, oh, I don't use porn, you're lying. Anyway, so we got the holiday season coming up. And you got to ask yourself, really, what's Microsoft's big first-party game? I mean, you know, are they expecting Forza Motorsports to be, you know, the game that's going to be the system seller? What else? We got Halo or Halo ODST. I mean, honestly, I don't see what the big first party game is going to be. I mean, those are the two that come to mind, are the only two that come to mind. And honestly, is Halo going to be big? Is ODST going to be big enough to withstand the onslaught that is going to be Modern Warfare 2? Because Modern Warfare 2 looks to be the biggest game, of the holiday season. And I mean, like it or not, it's going to be. Everybody's anticipating this game, and I don't know. I'm not really sure if Halo ODST is going to be, the system seller. Because I mean, basically anybody who owns a 360 is pretty much going to pick it up. Majority, I mean, but is it going to be enough to boost sales? I mean, right now, the holiday push coming on, we got the console war going. Both systems are at the same price point, and Sony has pretty much, shown that, hey, look, we cut the price, and they sold like 500,000 consoles in a week. So you got to look at it like that. And again, I try not to get into this whole console war thing, but now that it's, the prices are the same, and with the holiday season coming up, it's almost inevitable. You can't talk about one system without the other system and how they're competing. And, so, I mean, the 360 is still doing well. It's still selling. The MPD numbers in America were still pretty solid. But, is that going to be enough? I mean, according to some of the fanboys, it's over already. The Slim is out, and, you might as well just, Microsoft might as well just lay down. That's not going to happen because, I mean, regardless of whether you hate Halo or not, because then a lot of people do, and now Modern Warfare is falling into that category too, is people just hating the game because it's so freaking popular. But I mean, ODST is going to be a big game because, I mean, you look at it this way. According to Bungie, over 1 million games of Halo are played a day. A day. That's incredible. The franchise has sold 28 million units. People love this freaking franchise. For everyone that hates it, there's somebody who loves it. And it's just, I don't know if it's going to be big enough to withstand Modern Warfare, because I think Modern Warfare is going to be the big game. That and Uncharted. Uncharted looks like for the PlayStation looks like it's going to be a pretty big game too. So Microsoft wanted the 360 to be more than just the Halo box. Where are the first party titles, Microsoft? You don't have any. Gears is there. You're putting out the DLC for that, and you've got Halo, and you've got Forza, and we're gonna see some Alan Wake, and there's a couple of other ones. Magna Carta coming out, but where are these first party games? This year you're just relying on what was actually an expansion pack. So I mean, the price cut is helping. The numbers are there, but honestly, I mean, you need to do more. Bundling the Wi-Fi adapter, even though the Wi-Fi adapter isn't exactly needed, a lot of people just hardline. But first party titles, Microsoft, you're going to have to concede the end of this year, I think, to the onslaught that is going to be the third party games and Modern Warfare 2. I don't think Halo is going to outdo it. I'm going to be there on day one to purchase Halo ODST, which a lot of other people are too, but I honestly don't think it's going to be the game that you're thinking it's going to be. But I could be wrong.